Hey, good morning, Viking Nation. Here we are, Thursday. Mr. Heron, News in the Nation, here for September 2nd, and we are moving through our week, of course. Special shout out and thank you to those parents and students that joined my staff and I last night for our back to school night. It was not a large showing. Had a number of people stop in just to say hello or to ask some questions, and that was always great. Love the interaction with parents and students. So I want to thank you all if you showed up. If you did not, it was okay. It wasn't mandatory. Hopefully you got to see the Schoology pages for your teachers. You know what you're doing, both parents and students. So always a pleasure. At this time, would you please join me for the pledge and a moment of silence? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You can be seated. Some of our reminders and updates for today. Again, can't stress this enough. For walkers specifically, not being permitted on Glenwood Park playgrounds or property until after elementary school day has ended. Administrators will be walking down, driving down to check things out after school each day, and we can make phone calls to parents as needed. As of right now, we are out of cups for water. Please be sure you bring a water bottle with you to school that you can refill at the bottle filler stations. We do have a number of lost laptops and chargers in the main office. They are currently unclaimed, and we're in the process of checking with technology to see whose they are. But if you are, or you know you're missing something, stop down and check this out. Make sure we can check and see if it's yours. And finally, from our music department, music polo shirt orders are due by this Friday. Athletic news in the nation. There's our sports practice times, Monday through Thursdays. But what I'm really excited about is that for the first time in 2 years, we finally get back to some real games and competitions for our fall sports teams: football, cross country, and volleyball, and cheer. And it kicks off next week on September 8th with a home cross country meet. We also have football away at Jefferson on September 9th, and then volleyball home versus Jefferson also on September 9th. So exciting stuff coming up next week. And with those competitions upcoming, we have a number of students, whether you're on quarantine, um, who have yet to even try out. And just know that that opportunity will still be available next week or when you return. And we want you to be aware of that. So this is Evans, our athletic director, and our coaching staff will be working with you if you are still wanting to participate in our fall sports. Important upcoming dates, checking some things off the list, and I'll just delete those as we accomplish them. Obviously, back to school night was last night. But tomorrow, Lane Picture Day for 7th and 8th grade only. Monday, no school. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. And next Wednesday, September 8th, we have a 2-hour delay day for students. So students, you're not going to come to school, and school's not going to start till 9:20. But you are expected to do some e-learning work online beginning around 7:20 a.m. And so listen for more of the announcements about that. And as we head into homeroom here, and I've taken a couple of the days here this week. Mrs. Evans helped out with the day. I've got some plans for tomorrow. But one of my favorite basketball players, and more so even after he retired, is Kobe Bryant. And it's got some great inspirational stuff, but he's most known, I think, aside from his how great of a basketball player is, for the work he did preparing for those games. And that's where he kind of earned that nickname, the Mamba, the Black Mamba. Um, and so this video of that, it's about 7 minutes, 8 minutes or so. I want you to view this with your teachers, and it's straight from Kobe Bryant, and it's really impressive. And it's not just about basketball; it's about how he wanted to live his life, how he operated his profession, his craft, his game. And I want to see what your takeaways are. And so you see there's 3 questions here. These are loaded on the Lane Middle Schoology page, where you can find access to this as well, if you're at home and you're not able to view this with your classmates. But what can we learn from Kobe Bryant and his words that he shared this morning? And then how can we apply the words he's sharing to what you wrote on Monday about what you want for your future goals and how you can achieve those goals? So teachers, feel free to use this video, some of these questions, as a jump start into some, hopefully, whether it's some rich discussion about where kids want to go with their life and what it's going to take to get there. Viking Nation, thanks so much. Just like Kobe Bryant and the Mamba mentality, be fierce, be focused, and be fully committed to what we're doing here at school today. Have a great Thursday.